I just want to say that I don't ever recall in history, and correct me if I'm wrong, that America has ever really had a true genocide of a race. We may have tried to ostracize people, but we've never had a straight up genocide.
You're from Coleman.
3 miles north of Detroit. Have you ever been to Detroit?
Guys, a lot of ask the Saginaw Chippewa tribe here what they would say about genocide. They'd say we have to have a global perspective. We have to have a global perspective. I'm not saying I agree with that, but
I remember the Jews like bombing Germany, and then Germany in response invaded. First of all, it was the other way around. Like Germany attacked first. I don't remember the Jews like coming to attack them first.
okay. Well, this analogy has I think
I'm
some relevance, but not there's some more important issues. Yeah. Okay, I understand.
I don't know.
Yeah. This is not the best analogy.
I'm
for
from
us.
Germany.
Go ahead.
Nazi.
I think the analogy used could also be applied to jihad. I don't think that it's I think it fits very well with jihad. But if the war were the war on Iraq, then the strategy I think would be sound. But as was said over there, the Al Qaeda and the insurgency on a broad level are non-state actors, and so while the military has its use definitely in the strategy, I don't think a heavy reliance on simply toppling a regime is going to fix it, because there are a lot of structural fundamental problems that are in the fabric of the society that allow regimes like Saddam's or individuals like Bin Laden to gain power. And I don't think while military has its obvious use in this situation, sole reliance or heavy reliance on the military is not going to fix a lot of the tears in the social fabric that might prevent similar powers from rising again in the Middle East. As this is the war on terrorism, not just the war in Iraq. So I think there needs to be a broad, comprehensive strategy that addresses each of those tears and puts a patch over them with more resources than simply the military.
Okay. Go ahead.
I agree with you. I understand. I don't think maybe some kind of a coalition between military and law enforcement might work better. I just don't think that when I think of law enforcement, like, I mean, Iraq right now, trust me, I don't want to bring back up Iraq, but I mean, the law enforcement there isn't what the military can be for them. Like, I think, I agree with you in the fact that military alone is not going to be helpful, but I think over time a coalition between the two, and then possibly, eventually going to, once the state is, set up and what have you, organized, then maybe law enforcement. But right now in a lot of the countries, law enforcement is very unorganized and could be corrupt, I don't really know, it might be, but very unorganized, whereas the military is highly organized and, reacts quickly and has the resources to help fight terrorism.
Go ahead.
The whole point there is why they hate us. I mean, the self-determination has been proven especially in the 20th century, that the U.S. doesn't actually believe in self-determination. We believe in self-determination with the caveat that if your policy, the way you want to run your country, is within our interests. Right. Our support of dictatorships in Central America and South America, and as well as our installed government in Afghanistan, and that's our foreign policy is mediated sovereignty. And these countries, they see us, and when we were in the Gulf War, when Bin Laden accepted our help, it wasn't simply that the Saudis accepted our help. It wasn't simply that the Saudis accepted our help. It was that Islam and their beliefs are that if any Muslim nation is willing to help you, you don't appeal to foreigners. But it was because of the profits that were turned by the Saudi government in many ways that now that we're there and won't leave Riyadh, the capital of Saudi Arabia, that they think they're a puppet of us, and that, even there are many reasons why that may or may not be true, but we don't believe in self-determination, which are what these countries want. I mean, I'm not saying that the Taliban is correct in